Today we're doing a mock test with, tell them your name.
Sorry?
Tell them your name.
Yeah. Firoz.
Say it out a bit louder. I can.
Firoz.
Firoz.
Yeah.
Right. Tell them what. Tell them what you done for us about your driving test.
Sorry?
Tell them what you done when you went to Scotland.
Yeah. For my first test, I went to Scotland, and I failed because of junction problem. Like, I am not watching properly in junction.
He didn't have any driving lessons with a driving instructor at all, and he tries to go up to Scotland and pass a driving test.
Actually, I looked for driving instructor at that time. I didn't got any. So I watched some YouTube videos and I went for test.
You watch? Right. So he's. It amazes me. So he's got his test next week, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had one test, so this is his first mock test with me. So I'm going to try and get as many serious faults out of him as I can. Right. Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to follow the road ahead at all times. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're directed by signs and markings, so I'll ask you to turn, which will do some good time. Okay? So if you just go and reverse into that base.
You will arrive at your destination at 3:18 p.m.
And then I'm going to get you to follow the sat nav.
Yeah.
This one here, look.
This one.
That one there, that's the one I want you to reverse it. Right, do you want to drive into Revere on the left or right hand side?
Any side, no problem.
Any side? Right, just turn left out of here. Minor fault number one, Firoz. Do apologise if I get your name wrong. I'm dying to see it. I'm dying to see it Firoz, but I'm going to try my best to see it Firoz. Right, Firoz. Good all-round observation. I like that. Very impressive. Speed's excellent. Not so keen on you bringing the clutch up to the driving point and slowing the car down with the brake and not pushing the clutch down. That's not good technique, Firoz. You should be using the clutch to slow the car down. You get the minor fault for the accuracy. It's out. You have to shoot it forwards and backwards, but overall it's a pass with one fault. Take the next road to the right. And then can you drive it forward into a bay? That one you reversed into. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Drive it forward into the bay.
Turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
That'll do for me, that's fine. Just put your parking brake on your I forgot to ask you the question.
Yeah.
How would you check it? Where would you find the recommended tyre pressures for your car and how would you check them?
From the manual, company
Right.
manual.
And where would you check them? Where would you check them?
From the manual.
Yeah, you get the pressure gauges from the manual, the tyre pressures, but where would you check them?
In garage.
With a
Pressure gauge.
good. When it's cold, yeah? Right, back it out to the left or right, it's up to you. Well done, Firoz. Good all-round observation. Accuracy is not perfect, but it's a pass with no faults recorded. Firoz, look for the timing of the signal. You should put the signal on when you're level with this first side road. If there's a car comes and pulls out in front of you, you might get wrong for that. I don't mark it because it looks worse on the video than what it really is. Show me how you demist the back window. Turn it off.
At the end of the road, turn left, B6300, Brownie Lane.
Can you pull up on the right-hand side of the road? This is your manoeuvre, reverse about 2 car lengths.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep them close to the curb.
At the end of the road, turn left, B6300, Brownie Lane.
That'll do. Drive on when you're ready. Drive on when you're ready. Firoz, this is good. No false record. I'm particularly impressed with your observations. Very, very good. Learners normally only look through the front window when reversing, but you will keep looking all around, which is good. However, you should not apply that signal to move off until you're ready to go. You're sitting here with the signal on and you can't go anywhere. You come fuzzling other road users, and don't apply the signal until you've checked that left blind spot, if you need to put a signal on.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A167.
Minor fault number 2, Firoz. Firoz, that's the one. Firoz. Is it Firoz? I'm sure it's Firoz. Firoz, yeah. Firoz. Minor fault number 2. What happens is the sat-nav asks you to follow the road ahead at the roundabout. You put a signal on for left. Now, the side roads to the left, there's a car behind. You might think you turn into there, so you should not have applied the signal here. You should have just kept the signal off and just gone straight ahead at the roundabout. It doesn't help other road users putting the signal on here. It just confuzzles them.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
Minor fault number 3, Firoz. It goes down to pulling too close to this junction on the right hand side. You're only about 6.5 meters away from it. The highway code says 10, roughly about 2.5 car lengths at least.
Okay.
Drive on when you're ready.
Move backward.
Why do you want to move backwards?
Okay, just pull up. Yeah. Just pull up.
And then just drive on when you're ready. There's a reason why you want to move backwards for.
No, we should go for the right.
Just on the right hand side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you seen what you've parked your car in?
Before the bus stop.
Before the bus stop?
Yeah.
The front end's in the bus stop then?
No, I didn't enter. I didn't enter the bus stop.
That's a block on the bus stop now.
Oh.
Drive on. Serious fault number 1 for you, Firoz. Firoz, you blocked the entrance to the bus stop. You should have just pulled a couple of car lengths further back from it. I did give you a chance. I was being kind. I said, is there a reason why you need to reverse back now? And if you said, oh yeah, I'm blocking the bus stop, then I would have let you get away with that. I would have only given you a minor fault. But goes down as a serious fault because you blocked the entrance to the bus stop. And I have had pupils fail on the driving test for this one.
After 300 yards, turn right, Works Road. Turn right.
Minor fault number 4 for us. It's just for undue hesitation. You've got loads of time to turn before this white van, but you just sit there like a lemon, so should have been going round there.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, St Andrews Lane. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the fourth exit, A688.
I like how you've dealt with the previous in this roundabout. Mirrors, signal time and everything's good. Speed on approach is good. Going around the roundabout, you don't go around too slow. And timing when mirrors signal when leaving the roundabout. It's all impressive, Firoz. Well done.
Exit A688.
The roundabout, turn left. Second serious fault for you, Firoz. sorry. I mean, Firoz. Second serious fault for you, Firoz. Firoz, you have a weakness at these roundabouts. You're leaving it very late to look to your right on approach to the roundabout. I noticed that today in today's lesson. So I hope you're going to watch this video and learn from me, because you've got your driving test next Thursday. But what happens is you come to the roundabout, you leave it very late to look to the right. Then when you drive onto the roundabout, when you eventually look ahead, you see a white van come towards you. It's on the wrong side of the road. Then what you record this serious fault for is, well, there's two actually. You drive over into the bus lane without any mirror check. So the first serious fault was for driving in the bus lane, and the second one was for no mirror checks. If there'd been a bus there first, you would have wiped us both out. So, Firoz, look early at your roundabouts and look back to where your car's going. There was no way the van was going to come this way. It would have just turned left and then gone around the roundabout the proper way clockwise. But bit unlucky, but if you'd been looking well ahead, you could have just, all you had to do was just stop and then see where the van was going and then just continue. And you would not have recorded a serious fault. Minor fault number 5, Firoz. You've done exactly the same today on today's driving lesson. You're driving too close to the car in front. Now remember we talked about the 2-second gap? Well, it's pointed downward rain, so we need to keep a 4-second gap. So you can tell Firoz is from India. They drive up each other's exhaust pipes over there, so he needs to, Firoz, you need this 2-second gap in dry conditions, 4 seconds in wet conditions. Minor fault number 6 for you, Firoz. You cut the corner on this right turn. Now it's a learner thing. All learners do the same here. So, Firoz, you need to look for the centre of the road and not looking at the triangles. Look for the centre line. Now, remember one pupil who was from New Zealand. He came to me after he failed his test. He said he cut the corner right at the end of his driving test. He only had 2 minor faults on his sheet. He went round on the wrong side with 4 wheels on the other side of the road, and the examiner gave him a serious fault. You just had 2 wheels on the road, so I've just given you a minor fault. Had there been a car arriving from your right, then I most definitely would have given you a serious fault had you slowed the car down. Minor fault number 7, Firoz. You get up to 36 miles an hour. Take your time. You've got a bend up ahead, and it's only a 30. We're past the 30 signs. We're coming off the main road. Take the next road to the right. Just drive into one of those bays for me. Right, how do you think you've done? How do you think you have done?
Some issues are there.
Some
issues are there.
What?
Like when you said pull over left,
Yeah.
I pull over near to the bus stop.
Why did you do that for?
I thought like I have to reverse 2 cars behind. That's why I went till there and.
No, I thought that's what you were meaning, but I thought if you'd said to me, "Oh, look, I've made a mistake. I'm going to reverse it back a bit," I probably would have gotten away with that. But I've had pupils fail for this.
Oh, okay.
Your front end was in the bus stop.
I think I park like this.
You what?
Yeah, this much.
Yeah, like that. Even so, there you blocked the entrance to the bus stop, so you'd get a serious fault. I did have a pupil fail for that. Now picture the scenario. Imagine a bus coming in there now, look. It's going to be hard to get in, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was a pedestrian waiting. There was a passenger waiting in the bus stop. I probably would have gotten out without a lug, but you blocked the road, so that's what you're getting a serious fault for. You blocked the bus stop. What did I do? Stop there.
Yeah.
That easy. You kept getting closer and closer and closer. Now you've got one more serious fault. Can you think of anything?
Yeah, but like one car came across me.
That's correct. The white van.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the white van was coming down. I don't know what it was doing, by the way. It was on the wrong side of the road.
So that's why everyone are going like that. So I also followed them.
What should you have done?
I went through this.
Yeah, you went through the bus lane, but as soon as you seen the van, what should you have done?
I should stop.
You should stop. That's all you had to do. You went and drove through the bus lane.
Yeah.
So 2 serious faults, bus lane and bus stop. You got that?
Yeah.
One other thing that was nearly close for a serious fault right at the end there. What was the speed limit on that road?
Oh, yeah.
What
30,
was it?
30.
Right. How fast were you going?
40.
No, 36. If you're doing 40, I would have given you a serious fault. There you go. So you turned left at the roundabout, and the van was
van came across.
So you should have just stopped where you were and let him go around that way. There's no way he was going to come that way. He'd have to go around that way, wouldn't he? If you just stop back there, let the van get round, and then just come down there, check your door mirrors and get back there.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got a picture of this junction where he nearly failed. If there'd been a car coming, I would have given you a serious fault. Where have you got to turn there?
Turn through this place.
Yeah, you've got to go up to there.
Till here, right?
Yeah,
I
to
have to
there.
turn. Sorry, I have to turn through this.
There. Yeah,
Yeah.
not you turned over there. Can you remember?
Yeah.
Had there been a car coming, we would have gotten to see whose fault.
Yeah.
I've seen pupils fail there because they've had four wheels on this side of the road.
Okay.
Have you any questions before you turn that off?
Mm,
Hmm.
Like.
Sure?
Yeah.